Tacos, nachos, hamburgers, let's eat. Pasta with prosciutto, snap peas and cream. This is just a sampling of the things you'll cook to eat. Cooking with the Smiths is fun, and hey, guess what? It's free.
Hi everybody, welcome to another installment of Cooking with the Smiths.
Good.
Tonight I am attempting to make, and I say that with caution, I am attempting to make little mini lasagna cups. Saw it on tasty.com, love that place, find so many good things. So I'm going to attempt their little ravioli cups. They look really cute. I hope they work out. I hope you guys like them. I hope Mark likes them. I hope my parents like them and my neighbors like them because they're eating them. So first, I want to tell you everything that is needed. We've already cooked and cut our lasagna noodles, but obviously you're going to need lasagna noodles. You're going to need some marinara sauce, ground beef, salt and pepper. You're going to need ricotta cheese, Parmesan cheese, and basil. Now, the recipe calls for fresh basil, but of course, apparently, all of my grocers say that I should have just brought my basil inside because they cannot get me basil. And I'm like, really? Because you can get me chives and oregano and, you know, mint and everything else, but you can't get me basil. Whatever, I'm going to let that go. We're going to use, you know, the dry basil. I'm sure it'll taste just fine. You also need onion and garlic. So it calls for half a cup of diced onion. I think I went a little overboard, but I don't think it's going to kill us. 3 cloves of garlic. I went with 4 because you guys all know we love garlic in this house. 1 cup of the ricotta cheese, half a cup of the ground Parmesan, salt and pepper to taste. It's going to call for, gosh, if I remember right, I might have to look back, 2 cups of the marinara sauce once we have the ground beef done. So what it wants you to start with, and I have my pan heating over here, is your onions and garlic. So you put your onions and garlic and you just saute them on up. And I didn't have my pan on long enough because I don't hear a sizzle. Do you hear a sizzle? That's not a sizzle. That's a Mark sizzle. Thank you for the sizzle, honey. So what it asks is that you saute up your onions and garlic together. And you guys know that I'm a big fan of that pre-done garlic in a little jar. It's already diced and everything for you, but we happen to have this already peeled garlic that we got from Costco. $8 for a big old bag. Me and my mom split it. Awesome. So we have fresh garlic tonight.
Starting to do the sizzle.
I hear the sizzle. I can smell it too. Can you smell it? If we wait for the sizzle, you guys are going to be really bored. So we're going to pause for a minute and let it sizzle.
There we go.
Okay, so we've got our onions and our garlic a little bit browned here. Just a tiny bit because, you know, onions and garlic can burn if they don't have olive oil or something, which this does not call for because it gets too liquidy if you add that stuff. So, I'm going to add my ground beef.
Ground beef.
And what you do, we all know how to cook ground beef. You just cook up your ground beef, mix it in really, really well with your onions and your garlic. And you let that brown up a little bit. Doesn't have to be completely done because there are more steps, but you want it to go ahead and brown up. I had it on high, had to turn it down to medium high because I didn't look at my temperature. So we're going to let this cook. In the meantime, while I'm doing this, what I will tell you is that I'm going to add some salt and pepper. They didn't really tell how much salt and pepper. It looked like about a teaspoon, tablespoon. So salt and pepper to taste, and then we have 2 cups, like I said, but I thought it was 2 cups of marinara sauce that we're going to mix into this. I'm going to let this cook up, and Mark is going to start on the cheese mixture.
So while she is cooking the meat, I am going to, and I would say cooking with gas, but we don't have gas. So, well, I do.
We have propane outside.
I do, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm going to put the ricotta cheese, right?
So appetizing, honey.
The ricotta?
Yes, it's how much?
A cup? A cup of ricotta, some Parmesan, and mix it. So we got a cup, they're going on there.
Oh,
we
you
got-
guys don't recognize that song. I feel so bad.
We have
That's half a cup of Parmesan.
half a cup of Parmesan. Parmesan, I feel like being French now. Like being one of them now Cajun guys.
And then you need,
We
he
need-
needs, basically what you do, I'm gonna unscrew this.
I can't be talking like that Cajun guy now. I don't know how to do their accent. I
You
need to
basically-
study up and do that.
Take it into your palm till it looks like about like that.
About like that there on that there powder. I'm gonna put it in there like that.
Mix that all up.
And then
Smooth it up.
what we're gonna do is mix it up like this, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Get
you're
it all
talking
done.
like that one.
Let that mix guy on the mixer. Yeah.
We found this one.
He is so
chef.
cool.
He's from Louisiana.
He's that be from
He
Louisiana
is
down.
bio. He is so darn cool now you don't even know.
From the bayou. He gonna put them onion in the
You gotta
mixture.
put the onion.
He gonna put the onion
And what you did.
and what you did.
Not what you need to do, but what you did.
But what you did was you put the onion in with the garlic, and we like our garlic, and we chop them up and we mix them and we saute them and make a roux.
Make a roux.
but we didn't make no roux.
We don't need no roux.
So we mixing this all up, and no basil or anything, right? Just pepper.
Not yet. Just
Okay.
all the cheese mixture asks for is the ricotta, the Parmesan, and some pepper. And you just want to mix it up really good. And while this is going, now what I'm
And
gonna do.
that's what it done there should be looking like right there.
This is what this and there be showing like it be looking like right there. So your ground beef is almost done. You're gonna add your 2 cups of marinara sauce to your ground beef. And go ahead and keep on cooking this. I want you to cook it for about 10 minutes, is what the recipe said. This is a totally different way of making lasagna than I ever have in my life.
But let me tell you something. It's gonna be good. It's gonna taste good. Be
And you know
really
what?
good now.
I can already tell that I need to add some seasoning to this. I need to add some seasonings.
She's no.
Need to add some seasonings. Oh, you know what I forgot? The salt and pepper. I was supposed to add salt and pepper. So, our pepper. And our salt.
You don't smell that. That'll be good smelling right there.
And our salt. That might help. Let's see what that happens.
And I like the guy. I need to like watch more of his videos so I can get his accent down a little
He is-
better.
Like
Because
people authentic. He is authentic. Like
Yes.
he's doing this. Somehow his kids talked him into it or something. I'm not sure. But
It is so
It's
cool
awesome.
because while he's cooking, he tells like we do with our pops and stuff. He tells like these stories off the wall, just about like kids hunting and like old women seeing naked men and calling the police. But the only reason she's seeing them is because she's standing up on a box to look down.
and there was like 2 stories of things that actually happened to him in his life. It's awesome. He is awesome. He's awesome. Do you know his name? I don't even know his name.
I can't.
You're
No
gonna have to find it, and he's gonna put a little
link
to say
down in the
who he is,
description.
because he is just. I love him.
And I gotta, because y'all know how I don't like talking about some of them accents. So I gotta figure out exactly how he done talk over there. Then I gotta be didn't it. I gotta did it like that.
Well, I don't think he said didn't it, but
He didn't it.
he didn't it. I don't know, you guys. The guy's awesome. So we're gonna pause because this takes about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna show you how to fill the little lasagna cups, and then we put them in the oven, and then Mark will have first taste.
Woohoo!
Okay, so we are doing the pasta portion of these little lasagna cups, and it asks you to use a bottle top to make little circles to fill the cups, but I don't have that. But what I do have is a little fruit cutter that is a square, and I put it into my little pan here, and it pretty much fills it. You know, we'll have some seepage, but that's a yummy thing about lasagna. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking the noodles that broke, because you know, I used a pan that was too small, and so some of the noodles broke. Like this one is only in half. So I'm just taking these noodles and I'm making my little squares that I need, and I didn't do that one completely. I'm making my little squares that I need out of these broken noodles. The other noodles, I'm going to show you in just a second, we're going to use for the outside of the cup. But you need 3 of these per little lasagna cup. So you need 3 in between pieces. So you need to make sure that you have enough for what you're cooking to have 3 in between pieces. So there we have our little in-between pieces, which they want to be circles, but I made squares. And then the other part you're going to do is, where's my knife? You're going to take your pieces that aren't broken and just cut them completely in half. I don't want to cut this guy, so I'm going to move him. Just right down the middle. Just cut them straight in half. Because what you're then going to do, and I will show you this in a few minutes, is you're going to line your little pan with one of these. And so you're only going to need half, because you're going to put half of it to line it, and then you're going to use these for the bottom, and then cheese, and then the middle, and then meat, and then the top, and then cheese. And so you're going to use all of these little guys that you just cooked. And so if you have some that broke like I did, use those for your insides and use the non-broken ones to do your outsides. So give us a minute. We'll see. Okay guys, so I figured out that the longer this sits here, the stickier it gets. And so I'm trying to get these really quickly into my little cupcake tins. I sprayed this really lightly with some vegetable oil, and I am just trying, before it gets too sticky, to get them lined. You want a nice little liner. So you can see 2 of them. I need to fill in. A couple of them are overlapped. This one actually worked out quite nicely. So what I'm doing is I am just as quickly as I can, I'm working to get, I don't like that one. I'm working to get my little cupcake tins lined. What I figured out is that one entire long piece of lasagna is way too much. And the wetter it is, the easier it is to get it around into your little cupcake pan. This one again, see, is a little too long, but that's okay. It's all gonna work out. You know, it all tastes the same in the end. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to, as quickly as I can, at least line these cupcake tins to make our little mini lasagnas, which I actually think are gonna turn out quite nice, even though right now I seem frantic because I feel like I'm on one of those, you know, timed cooking things where, you know, that guy's gonna come out and scream at me any second. That's what I feel like right now.
3 minutes left!
Yeah, in this dough. What have you done? It's a disaster! You know? So, I want to feed this to my dog. And I'm like, really? Because I feed my dog from the kitchen every day. So I would probably feed this to my dog, except for she can't have meat. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. Just trying as fast as we can to line our little pans. Some of them need extras, some of them have too much. I don't think it's going to matter a whole lot in the end. I will definitely tell you the ones that have a little more water on them still are easier. This one is super, super sticky. So, but we'll see what this turns out. You know, this is my first time making these little mini lasagnas. I've made lasagna many times, but I haven't made them in a cupcake tin before. So
I don't think a lot of people have made them in a
looked awfully
cupcake
good.
tin. It did look awful
It
good.
looked darn good, so that's what made me want to do this.
It looked mighty tasty.
My neighbors are going to have to suffer this. If it doesn't taste good or whatever, I'm going to take some down to them. Love you guys. My parents, I already called and said, I'm making these, I'm freezing some for you. They were happy.
Oh, I like pretty big pieces of lasagna, so I don't know how these equate out to one of those.
I don't know, but look at all of that noodle over there, and look at, we only have 12 right here.
Well, yeah, so are you going to use the rest of the noodles after we cook one thing of them then?
Well, yeah, because I have a pound of hamburger meat, and
Hey, yeah, I guess so, huh?
yeah, I can't, this is not going to fit a pound of hamburger meat. When you, basically equates to, you put a bottom in, you put in a tablespoon of your cheese mixture, put a bottom in, put a tablespoon of your meat mixture, put a bottom in, and put some mozzarella and some basil on top. So this is going to take more than a pound. Cool. And I'm not going to waste that pound of meat that I'm doing.
So should we put the rest of those noodles back in water so they don't...
I don't know, honey. I'm not a chef. This is cooking with the Smiths in real time is what this is.
Yes, it is.
You don't even know. If you guys aren't Disney fans, then that won't make sense. And if you watch Liv and Maddie, that will totally make sense. And you'll go, I totally got that. I don't know. We might put these back in water so that they're not so. I mean, they're sticky.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's this part. Okay, guys, we're back. Our meat mixture has been cooking, and we're ready to fill our little cups. So what I did was I took some of the squares that I made, and obviously they don't fit like it would if I had a circle. But you know what? When you make lasagna in a pan, some always seeps to the bottom. I'm gonna say totally fine. So, what it says is pasta on the bottom. You put some meat. You put more pasta. Oh, honey, I need you to set that down and get the mozzarella, or just get it the mozzarella, or let me just get the mozzarella. Forgot the mozzarella, people. I forgot the mozzarella. I always forget something in these things. Okay, gotta be ready. So, pasta, meat, pasta, ricotta, and Parmesan. Smush that on in there. Pasta, mozzarella, and basil, which is supposed to be fresh, but I don't have any, so a little basil. And you repeat this. Remember, I've already put the pasta in all of the cups, so I'm going to do it a little easier for myself. Fill them up with meat, then fill them up with the ricotta parm. I'm going to try and not be as messy as I just was, although I'm not doing a good job so far. So, you want to round your cups with, and you know, cut it in half, round your cups with a lasagna noodle. Cut out your bottoms, and you know, you need 3 per lasagna cup. So cut out some of the lasagna noodles to be, if you have squares, if you have circles, whatever it takes, it doesn't really matter. Mark's going to go ahead and start putting the second layer on here for us. So, the formula. Pasta, meat, pasta, cheese, pasta, more cheese, which is mozzarella. So, that's your formula. I'm going to make sure I've got enough meat in all of these little guys before Mark gets to them. Unless I'm going to put back here because we're going to use that again on our second round. So I'll start with the Parmesan. We're doing this hand over hand because part of the oven is hot and so we can't set anything over here. So, but if we do it in tandem, it's really nice because it doesn't take as long. Look at that. Thank you, honey. Now, because of how I like my cheese, I might have to mix up more of a cheese mixture for the second, you know, half. I'm hoping to make at least 24 of these little cups. My little pan only fits 12, obviously, and I only have one because I normally don't make things in my muffin tin, but it's always good to have one, so I have one. And had I thought ahead, I would have run down to my neighbor Ruth's house and said, I need your other tin. Can I borrow your other tin? And she would have said, yeah, here's my other tin, and take my other tin. What are you making with my other tin? And I would have said, well, you're just going to have to wait until I bring it down to your house. But now she knows. Secret's out. So by the time this video goes up, I will have taken her some of these already, she and her husband, because I love them so much. So anyway, again, your formula is pasta. Oh, I'm putting too much cheese, honey. He says.
It's all right. I like meat cheese.
We just might have a couple with no cheese. Let's see. No, I think I'll be able to stretch it. I think I'll be able to make it work.
I'm sure you can.
Don't put any on these top 3. Let me even this out on these top 3.
Nicely done.
Not done yet. Wait, we're not done yet.
Y'all didn't done yet?
Nope. Not the top one. The top one is going to get the very rest. So yeah, I'm going to need to make another cheese mixture for the other 12 because I just don't see how you could have lasagna without that much cheese. I mean, come on, people.
It's lasagna! Lasagna!
So Mark put in all of our other pastas. We're just going to add our mozzarella to the top. And then we have to bake this for another 20 minutes in the stove, in the oven. Basil on top of each of them, honey, if you please. And I'm really hoping that these turn out, y'all. We'll see. Hang on, this one needs more. First time, you know, first time isn't always the charm, but that's the fun thing about our cooking videos is we don't care. We just go for it. So, they look cute. They look awfully cute, huh?
Yes, they do.
Show, honey. Show them how cute they look. Let me add this little to somebody here.
So, here is what they all look like when you done got a whole pan full of it done over here.
Before you put them in.
Look at that now. It looks so delicious.
That looks so cute.
So we're going to put them in the oven, and we will be back when they's all cooked up, y'all.
Lord, the bottom's already hot. Okay. All right.
See you soon. Hey, everybody. So we are going to go ahead and take these out now. Now, the cheese on top, for the most part, it's melted, but there are some parts of it that are still kind of like, it looks like they're cooked, but they're still in strips, which makes me kind of wonder, what kind of cheese are we putting in our bodies nowadays, people, when it doesn't even melt? But they're looking good there. It's just a matter of now what, taking them out and putting them on a plate.
Yeah, it doesn't say if they should settle or not.
I don't know.
So I don't really. We're gonna, like I said, experiment. Did you get rid of my fork? You did not get rid of my fork.
Trial and error here.
So.
Because if it were a full circle, they might have, like the bottom noodle might have cooked to the other ones. It still might.
Well, I think I just took part of it off.
Be off! Be off!
Here's the bottom. Look how pretty though. With the bottom. There you go, honey.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can
Let's
do
see if we
another
can
one.
get one.
You know what? Let me get one of my little spatulas and see if that works better.
Ooh.
God, I keep feeling. Ladies know with your long hair, you always feel like you've got a hair somewhere.
A spatula.
Let me see if this works. So you what are you going outside for?
He's getting something.
Okay.
Oh, there. Oh, look
There we
at that.
go. We got one
Let me
out.
show
That's
you
all cute.
this. Oh, so we got one that kind of fell apart. We got another one that's all together.
So use a spatula. Use a spatula because I used a fork on one, it fell apart. I used a spatula on the other. Stayed together. So
let's try a
here's
third
the
one.
thing. The third one?
Yeah.
Try a third one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which one do you want, honey?
Oh, yeah. Sucker now. I'll take that.
This one? So he wants this one. Gotta be careful with them.
Oh, look. There it is. Oh, puncha.
Now this is one of the ones that wasn't completely round. And so it's kind of falling apart, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yes, it is.
So, you ready, honey? It's gonna be super hot.
Because it's going to be super hot.
We might need to pause and give it a second to rest.
Yes, we will be
Plate
right
everything's
back.
up. We're gonna make our garlic bread. We'll be back.
All right, guys. So we've got everything done. They're cooled off now. So I'm going to go ahead and cut into it, take the first bite, see what this tastes like. Imagine it's going to taste like some lasagna.
Oh, it looks like a little tough. Darn it.
Well, it was our first time, and there we go. So,
You know, on Pinterest and everything, they're tasty. They look all beautiful.
well,
Yeah, I'm sure they did it several times before they put it on their website. How's it compared to my normal lasagna?
it tastes like lasagna, but It's our first time. The noodles are a little chewy, but it tastes good. I mean, it tastes like lasagna. Personally, I look at this kind of dish, honestly, as like more of a novelty type item.
Because it's easier just to make a dish of lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you're going to make a dish of lasagna. This would be something that, if you're having a get-together and you wanted to impress somebody, make this a couple times to get it down, and then bring these lasagna rolls out for special occasions. But otherwise, just make yourself a plain lasagna. But it is good. I mean, it tastes like lasagna.
Does it taste like my lasagna?
It tastes like your lasagna.
A little more chewy?
Just because of the noodles, how long we had to leave them in, because the top layer of
It was
cheese
weird.
wouldn't melt.
The cheese wouldn't melt, and so the top layer had to sit and cook.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So, other
They're
than that,
cute though. Look how cute they are, people.
very
They're
good.
so cute.
And I do recommend giving it a shot. I think it would be a really cool party dish to have out there. Very good.
I mean, if you look, you can totally take these and set them individually out. They're individual little lasagnas.
Yeah, and I mean I think it's definitely a do again dish, just for a party. Otherwise, make your lasagna normal. I like your lasagna.
Thank you, honey.
So
I learned to make my lasagna from my mama.
we hope you guys.
Mama lasagna. I learned to make my lasagna from my mama.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this installment of Cooking with the Smiths. We love doing these kind of things for you. This took a lot of preparation, a lot more than regular lasagna, right?
No, not really. Well, aside from the, lining the cups is
And
what
cutting
took.
out the things.
Yeah, that's what took longer. The rest of it was pretty much, what we do anyway. Aside from, you drain your noodles and lay them out flat, you had to cut out these special things for the cups. So yeah.
So, if you guys did enjoy this video, give us a thumbs up. Please show us through a like. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe over here somewhere, right in here. It's right where my nose is.
Somewhere in here.
And tell your friends to come and check us out if they like us. Have them click that button right there too. And
Somewhere in here.
and we'll catch you next time on the next installment of Cooking with the Smiths. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.